And shout out to everyone in the English-speaking world who's tuned in. Surgical, he's right on top of us. There he is, right there. He's going to be playing against Nemsensei from France.
Yes.
Give it up for these guys in chat.
Woo!
Woohoo! Over 5K trophies.
There we go.
Personal best for both of these guys. But
Both of them
Nemsensei,
dropping thumbs
more
up.
than twice as many wins. Has been playing Clash Royale a lot. You know, I guess Surgical Goblin has been playing a lot more in tournaments and, you know, friendly battles.
Yes, he does.
Nemsensei grinding the ladder to great effect. Let's see. They're both sitting at 10 elixir. Man, neither one of them is going to make it.
They're
Commitment.
waiting.
There goes Nemsensei finally dropping Knight on the left side.
Lots of knights today.
Lots of Knights. Yeah, you know, a lot of people considered it an underpowered card. Hadn't seen a whole lot of in competitive gameplay, but it is definitely making a comeback onto the scene.
Yeah, I'm interested to see now that this tournament has gone on, if afterwards we're going to see a lot more
I definitely expect
knights.
for us
Same.
to.
Ooh, a bowler.
Great
Nice
bowler, helping to compensate a little bit for the missed log there. I think Surgical Goblin was hoping to... Battle Ram! Oh my god! Man, we've seen plenty of logs. We haven't seen them carried by barbarians very much, have we?
I love that. We see one of the brand new cards from Surgical Goblin. If anybody can play it, it's him. And we've got the Executioner now.
Executioner.
I love it. I love it.
You know, Nem ignored that miner on the back end, though. Brought his tower down in 1922.
That battle ram is something that you cannot ignore. The biggest thing is that if that thing hits your tower, that is a lot of damage from
Oh,
it.
a ton. And perfect placement from Nem there. That Ice Spirit did take one little swing from the Executioner. But before the Axe could come back and finish it off, it hopped on and got that little freeze on there.
Nice log. Valuable. Help take out that Electro Wizard and hit Nemsensei's tower as well.
Surge
Bowler's starting
does
from the
have
back.
a healthy lead, though.
Yes, he does.
Nice little
both of them with
elixir
lightning.
damage and tower damage advantage, especially with that lightning in there.
Trading lightning. Lightning and rocket, both risky cards. I mean, they're 6 elixir, and it's something that can really set you ahead in the game, or it can set you behind elixir. So
That's right, but that's the best feeling for big, explosive competitive gameplay.
Oh, a tornado! Oh
high
my
risk, high
gosh.
reward.
Nicely done with that tornado.
Excellent
Beautiful
play, yeah.
play.
You know, Tornado's been played a lot with Executioner, but we're seeing it also used alongside Boulder here in Surge's deck. But the Royal Giant from Nemsensei, big old beatdown. Last second, didn't even expect that, but Furnace Royal Giant, a dominant archetype.
But Surgical taking that opportunity while he knows that Nemsensei has just dropped a bunch of elixir, so he sends in that miner to do some chip damage on his tower.
Wow, a lightning on just a lone knight there.
Oh, another
big
one.
elixir investment for Surge to have to defend against a Royal Giant coming in now.
Yes.
No buildings in Surge's deck to try to distract the Royal Giant.
But he's got that lightning. Let's see if he uses it on this.
Oh, probably
I
not.
need
That
to.
would be a big elixir investment to, you know, take out the remainder of that push. He wants to use the lightning on the tower for sure. Any chance he's going to get. We're in overtime now, so it's the next tower
Nice
that's going
push.
to win the
Miner
game.
going into the tower.
Tornado keeps the minions off that miner, but not quite within range of a lightning. Surge has got to defend one more time.
Nice. Look at that. The Executioner hitting all of them.
Oh my god, the lightning goes off! The log is going to do it! Nemsensei
Oh my
takes the first win!
Wow.
Oh, explosive game.
2. So yeah, Nemsensei with a 1 win so far for the first match. Starting the same way. Ooh, we got a giant in the back from Nemsensei. Oh!
Giant in the back on the left,
Look
but
at that! Royal Giant from Surgical this time.
switching it up.
Very
Surge is
nice.
going to go for the big old dude this time.
Classic push, the Royal Giant with those minions. Hard
Down
to
to
defend.
1739. That's a pretty good connection. He's got to
push.
defend against this big old giant push coming in, though.
Oh, shit.
Is Surge going to have a building on the back end? Oh my god, Graveyard!
Graveyard Giants.
A big push, but very nice log
gonna
from
hurt
Surge.
a little
Blocks
bit.
the Skellies from reaching the tower and manages to push
Look
the giant
at that
off.
defense. What a defense from Surgical Goblin. That Electro Wizard and the Knight just
my
shut
God.
down that Graveyard
Very well done.
Giant.
Only I think that was only 2 swings from Skeletons onto the tower.
Yep.
Surge got a nice little counter push there, forced a fireball out of Nemsensei, and just continues to pummel the right side.
Surgical played very well there. He saw the Giant coming in. He forced him to defend his push with that Royal Giant. He dropped that Royal Giant right away because he knew that he didn't want Nemsensei to build up a push. Something was coming with that Giant.
That's right.
He
Now,
shut it down.
Nemsensei's actually made a very interesting choice here. He's soaking a lot of the Fire Spirits over on the right, instead choosing to pump up to try to get the Elixir advantage. I guess he has figured that he can take a little bit of that damage without having to worry too much, instead trying to counter push for an even bigger assault.
You got to do that. With those tanky decks, you got to be willing to take some damage in order to build your push.
That's right.
Wow, we got the mini P.E.K.K.A tucked behind that giant there.
And the giant is pushing the Royal Giant off the tower.
Oh my gosh. Nice log from Surgical.
Big assault coming in, but
Hits
the
the
log
tower.
rolling through everything.
Yes.
I don't even know if Nim's going to get a counterattack here. No
Look
damage
at
on
that
tower yet.
Shut down by Surgical. Nice defense from him.
And Nem is just basically conceding the right side at this point. He knows that he's going to lose it, so he pumps up again.
Valuable lightning from Surgical. He hit that left side tower and both elixir collectors that Nemsensei had set down. I guess Nemsensei was not expecting him to be rocking the lightning there.
Not at all.
Ooh,
The last big
graveyard.
push from Nemsensei coming in on the right side. Minions and Electro Wiz doing a ton of damage to that ground push.
Look at the mini P.E.K.K.A coming in.
Here she
Mini
comes,
P.E.K.K.A
though.
Oh, Surgical sees that mini P.E.K.K.A. says,
Last
nope.
second keeps it off the tower. You know, the buff to the hit points of the Electro Wizard was what kept it alive right there.
Yes.
Used to be that a mini P.E.K.K.A was able to one-shot it, but just a little bit of health left, and it's doing a great job defending against this big old giant push. Lightning is all Surge needs to close out this
That's
second
it.
match.
He drops the good game there. Here comes the
Super
lightning.
combat!
In the French.
Ha-ha. The key card combinations.
Ooh, it looks like Surgical's
decks
not going
that are gonna
back to
be
his
the meta.
crazy deck there. We'll call it was Battle Ram Tornado. He's got the
Yeah.
furnace in there again.
Might be running
Oh,
the
look
same.
at Nemsensei's got
Royal
the
Giant
Battle
deck?
Ram. Nemsensei rocking Battle Ram this time. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, very interesting. You know, we haven't seen a whole lot of Battle Ram competitively.
No, we have not.
And yeah, really cheap 3 elixir cards like Knight and Minions can take it down.
Yes, and mini P.E.K.K.A even.
Surge moving in for a counterattack on the left
Look
side
at
now,
this.
not choosing to use the Fire Spirits from that Furnace to support the push. Instead, he's just going to hit hard with that Royal Giant.
He connected right away to that tower
And
he
hit
just shoot
hard
away.
he did. Almost 1,000 points of damage from that one push.
Graveyard coming in. Log. Look at that value log hitting all of those cards. Knight, Graveyard, Battle Ram.
Archers moving in to support.
Very nice. Look at that placement of that Electro Wizard. Beautiful.
Excellently done. Surge does take a big hit there, down to 1663. Nem almost ties it up. He's a little bit behind in Elixir. He's got to defend against this minion push here. Does take a couple swings on the tower from one that he missed the distraction with the Knight there.
Surgical, making sure he's got that Furnace out front just for that solid, secure defense the whole time while he's creating that push with the Royal Giant.
Absolutely. The player from the Netherlands here has switched to the left side. He had a little bit of chip damage going in with the Furnace on the right, but he's switching it to the left. Both players going to push to the left side now. I gotta say, I think that the advantage here might be for Surgical Goblin. He's playing a very heavy, big old beatdown deck.
Yep.
It's hard to drill through a Royal Giant without taking at least some damage on the tower.
Yes. Unless you've got some kind of tower defense, you're guaranteed going to at least take some damage.
A
from
little
him.
early on the Knight drop there. The tower has not engaged.
But look at this counter push. Nice fireball from Nemsensei.
Well
I almost said
done.
Nemsenpai.
Look
what you
we're
started.
both missing it up there. Yeah, perfect cannon drop though.
Yes,
Didn't
very
take
nice.
any damage on the tower from that Royal Giant.
Like we were talking about before, placing those towers at the river really seems to be effective gameplay.
That's right. Nem reaches 10 and he's going to throw an Executioner down there. But the lightning comes out for Surge.
Nice.
The last card in his deck deals a ton of damage
Look
to the
at this Battle
Executioner.
Ram.
Wow,
It's
switching
gonna
to
get
the
shut down.
right. I wonder why
Interesting.
Nemsensei did that right side switch.
Maybe he's realizing because his left side tower is so low that he doesn't want Surgical to build up that counter push on the left hand side. He's
Yeah,
going to
could
the right.
be. I think you're
Start
onto
from
something there.
scratch.
It's hard to start
Look
from
at these
scratch though
two.
when you've already done 900 damage to the left side.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. That's a risky move for sure.
Cannon does shut those Fire Spirits down though.
Here comes a
And
Graveyard
then
once
continues
again.
to apply pressure on the right.
What's Surgical gonna drop? Ooh, he does that pre-fireball just in case.
Ooh,
But
didn't
Surgical
manage to hit
waits.
anything, though.
Very nice.
But great hit. I mean, he's brought that right side
Yep.
tower down to 1272, and he's now, ahead over there. I don't think his cannon's gonna be able to do
No.
very much against
Oh,
the Royal
another
Giant. It does
cannon.
soak one hit,
He's got another cannon out there.
but
Plus that
Nemsensei isn't able to soak hardly any damage, down into triple digits already. 2 shots from that Royal Giant is absolutely devastating.
And he's got to be careful. He knows that Surgical has that lightning in there. Nice
Indeed.
fireball.
Only 2 lightnings, and Nemsensei's gonna lose that left side. He's gotta defend hard on the left while simultaneously making this
Yes.
right side push.
You got to focus on both sides now.
And splitting
Oh,
up your
here we
troops is
go.
not the easiest thing to do.
Does he? I don't think he has a
There's
cannon.
gonna be a
Oh
base
my
race. He's going in
gosh!
for the graveyard.
Here we go.
Oh, but not quickly
Isn't
enough.
it?
That
There
Royal
it
Giant
is.
just dominating.
Yes. Directly in. You've got to get around it. All right,
Certainly.
here we go again. Next match. Let's see. This is our 4th match today.
Surge is ahead 2-1 over Nemsensei, but Nem has proven that he can take a win off the best. Can he take any more? Looks like he is playing that first deck.
Golem!
Golem!
Golem is here!
Big old beatdown deck from Nemsensei, running Furnace with
Switching it
Golem.
up.
Oh, Inferno
Speaking
Tower
of Furnace.
dropped at the front. Right there to try to burn through this Golem as quickly as possible. No support from Nemsensei, and that Golem is going to get burnt to a crisp.
That's the time I was talking about. Thank goodness you've got that Inferno Tower in there. When you see the Golem and you're like, okay, phew, I've got the Inferno Tower, I'm ready, bring it on.
Surge is going to chop up these Golemites. They just get one little death explosion onto the tower.
Wow. Golem. First Golem we've seen today.
It is, oh, the rocket from Surge! Nukes that poor Electro Wizard. I don't think this Knight's going to reach the tower, but still, very well done.
Surge likes the rocket.
Nem's going to leverage this 3 elixir advantage to continue pressuring that left lane. Drops the Furnace.
Nicely placed Musketeer there. Ooh,
wow!
See you later,
Take it out with Lightning. That's how Nem's going to try to close this game out. He's got Lightning to be able to deal with...
Lightning versus Rocket.
Yeah. You know, Rocket is going to eventually win, so Surge has got to just play defense perfectly. Maybe throw miners onto the tower to get some chip damage. It's up to Nem to make the big old beatdown assault with that Golem to close this game out in his favor.
I'm excited to see what else they've got in each of their decks, especially Nemsensei. He's obviously switched. He's got Golem in there. What is he going to put with that Golem for his push? I wanted to know.
Great question. It could be a Baby Dragon. We see a lot of Baby Dragons in Golem decks, and it could be useful now that we see these minions flying out here. Because Nemsensei's got to have something to take these flying troops out.
Yes, especially the slash from that Baby Dragon would be great.
It would indeed. Now might be a good time. There it is! Called it! The Baby Dragon coming out to support this Golem push on the front end.
He's probably, as soon as he saw the minions, I'm sure he was glad that he had that Baby Dragon in there as the support troop.
Expect a lightning. There it goes! Zaps the Inferno Tower, and the Golem is going to go straight for the Arena Tower.
Push from Nemsensei. Golem, Baby Dragon, but Surgical working hard to defend this. He's never given up.
Golemites pounding away on the tower. Nemsensei moves ahead in this game. And
starting to get another Golem already ready.
Another big push. Surge switches to the right.
Other side.
Interesting play. Furnace, a great distraction for the Ice Golem and the minions there. Just going to suffer some damage from the miner. But I don't think Nemsensei is too worried about that.
No, he's ignoring it for the most part. He's focusing on that push. That's what you got to do when you're playing Golem. You got to be willing to take a little bit of damage.
There it goes.
Wow.
Lightning is so strong right now in these big beatdown decks. Golem reaches the tower.
500.
400, and with that, Nemsensei is
300,
only going to have to defend for a little bit longer before he can get that big old lightning on the tower.
Lightning. Yep, that's all he needs is a lightning on that tower, and that's GG for Surgical. And I think Surge miners, yes.
A lot of miners. Furnace once again making an appearance here. Surge is going to move in with a giant graveyard push. Oh my god, right off the bat! Soaking a Furnace, but going in with this big 10 elixir push. Minions, a fantastic response though. Well done in Nemsensei. He takes a couple punches on the tower.
Now he's got set up with the counter push here.
Expect maybe a ranged troop, on the back end. Musketeer looks like,
wow. Royal Giant again from Nemsensei.
And the log is going to do absolutely nothing to that Royal Giant. Knocks him back just a tiny bit, but he's going to drill in hard on the left.
Surge is low elixir. He's only got a little bit right now.
I got to say, he probably did not get what he was looking for on that right side push.
No.
And Nem has moved ahead over 500 damage, or just about 500 damage, actually. Maybe he'll get it with this Furnace tick over here. Yep, down to 1401 now.
Wow, so we got a Giant Graveyard versus a Royal Giant deck.
Decisive lead for Nem thanks to that perfect defense against the Graveyard push on the right.
Electro Wizard doing some work on the left side there for Surgical. But Ice Spirit shuts him down. Not too much. Wow, looks like Surge is working to push on this left side here now. He's switching sides.
That's right. Ooh, perfect poison. It's going to clip all those, Furnace Fire Spirits, the minions, and the tower. Moving in now with the Giant. Is he going to apply pressure? No, he's going to instead defend against this Royal Giant.
Yep.
It's a very tough decision to know when you got to, push for damage there and when you got to defend. Surge choosing to defend there. Is going to fall a little bit behind. He's got to put this thing into overtime. He's definitely going to lose this left side tower. I don't think there's anything that he can do to keep it up with only 347 hit points left and over a minute for Nemsensei to tick away.
Yep, he's going to have to just kind of forget that tower and work on his push here because he's got an expensive push. He's got the Giant in the Graveyard. That's a 10 elixir push. That's his combo. So he's got to invest into it and take a little damage.
And the dangerous thing for Surge here, once he loses the left side tower, all his back end troops like minions Musketeer and Electro Wizard
Look
can
at
take a
him
lot of
go.
damage.
Look at him, he's
from
catching
Knight
the
just
game
dropped directly
up,
on his
just like
opponent's side.
that. Leave it to Surge, catching the game right back to
Wonderful
even
poison
again.
dropped a second too soon, though. It looks like those minions do survive.
Yes.
He's absolutely going to lose the left side tower here.
Look at that
but I'm
push.
pretty confident
Nice.
that he'd be able to make the counter push. Oh, actually, the last card's a cannon. Can he defend against this RG and prevent it from reaching the tower?
Interesting.
A surprise last-second card.
Cannon.
He might actually be able to take this thing
Yeah.
with a 1-0.
All right.
The poison is down, and all Surge needs is a log to finish that tower
We
off.
got 14 seconds to go. This is going to be a close match here.
Oh, no, he knows this is going to be a 2-1 game. He's going in for the counter push over on the right side. Got to roll the log in.
Yep.
There it goes. Takes the
Look,
left side out.
He's going
But a
for
big,
it.
giant graveyard push on the right.
Oh, he knew he was going to take it. He was ready to push in the right side tower.
Massive, giant
Oh,
assault.
6.
The Musketeers on the tower, and that looks like it's going to be the game.
Is that it?
There you go. Surgical Goblin
my
takes the 3-2 over Nemsensei. Well done to Surge.
Oh my god.
Jumps up. You know, Surge got the better end of that exchange
Yes.
because while the Royal Giant drilled into the left side to take that King Tower, Surge said, we got tons of hit points. We don't need to worry about the